Dear friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, you will learn how DLP versus laser projector works. I am telling about. Typically, a laser projector uses three lasers, one for each primary color directly on the screen to project an image. Traditionally, projector in key comparison, which is white light, make use of, which is then filtered into colors. Laser projectors are more energy efficient, whereas DLP projectors date back to 1987. DLP projectors have a digital micromirror device DMD chip that is made up of over 2 million tiny mirrors. They form images by using microscopic mirrors to reflect or deflect light. DLP projectors can be single-chip or three-chip systems. Once you know how projectors work, its basic principles are quite simple. Its basics are understood. So laser and LCD projector, it becomes easier to understand. If you want projectors for business presentations or for recreation, you have to decide between a laser or an LCD projector. All projector types have their individual advantages and limitations. To understand how they work, watch this video. Dear friends, please watch my video till the end and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to comment on my video. Definition of DLP projector. The DLP digital light processing is a reflective projection method that merges a micro-electro-chemical system MEMS and projection display with the help of digital micrometer device DMD microchip. The peculiar microchip is constructed by MEMS array of semiconductor-based digital light switches that accurately control a light source. DLP projector image formation. The DLP projector is built by digital light switches used in DMD chip are of tiny size. Approximately 16 by 16 micrometers mirrors one mirror each pixel. Here each mirror is hinged and flips between two angles. The first angle reflects the light to the projection aperture, producing in a bright pixel, as the other angle reflect the light away from the projection aperture, generating a dark pixel over the screen. The gray scale is displayed by flipping the mirror fastly between the two angles about thousands of times in a second. The standard DLP forms the black and white chips. But if someone wants to produce color images, one of the two methods can be applied: single chip or three chip. These methods, single chip and three chip, use different components. The single chip uses single DLP and places swiftly spinning color wheel between the DMD chip and lamp. Although in the three-chip method, three distinct DMD chip for each primary color is placed, which produces an image by converging it. How do DLP projectors work? Digital light processing technology involves the use of multiple mirrors and chips that control those mirrors. DLP projectors have a digital micromirror device DMD chip that is made up of over 2 million tiny mirrors. The mirrors on the DMD chip can direct light towards a monochrome image or deflect light from it. They do this by moving towards the source of light or away from it. Contributing to the DLP technology is a spinning color wheel. This wheel is responsible for color delivery and projection in single-chip systems. A DLP projector can use LED lasers or bulbs as its light source. There is something called the persistence of Wien effect. The brain is fed many still images in quick succession and interprets them to be one. This creates the illusion of motion. The spinning color wheel uses this effect to lend color to monochrome images. DLP projectors can be single chip or three chip systems. Single chip DLP. In this system, the white light from the lamp is passed through a spinning color wheel and onto the DMD chip. The wheel separates the light into red, blue, and green. The mirrors on the chip reflect these colored lights. Pass them through the projector's lens and onto the screen. The viewer's eyes blend these images into the intended colors. The image switches speedily between red, blue, green, black, and white. Thousands of switches can happen in a second. So the eyes perceive only one moving image. The spinning color wheel can also cause the rainbow effect to occur. 3-chip DLP. Some DLP projectors use a 3-chip system instead of a color wheel. This is common in cinema projection systems. Here, white light passes through a prism, which separates it into red, blue, and green pixels. Each of the chips represent one of the three colors. Their tiny mirrors reflect the colored lights, which are recombined, passed through the lens and projected onto the projector screen as one image. DLP projectors are used often in home theaters. They are affordable and convenient. They can be easily set up or put back into storage. How laser projectors work. There is a lot of hype around laser projectors, but not many people understand how they work. While the technical details around the basic principles of how they operate are fairly simple. Typically, a laser projector uses 3 lasers, one for each primary color, to project an image directly on the screen. Compared to traditional projectors, which use white light that is then filtered into colors, laser projectors are more energy efficient. Once you understand the basics of how projectors work, understanding laser projectors is easy. Knowing the differences between standard white light projectors and laser projectors reveals why laser projectors are more efficient, but also more expensive. To many people, the advantages of laser projectors outweigh the cost. How does a laser projector work? A laser projector uses a light source deflected off of a chip and magnified and focused by lenses to project an image on your screen. Unlike a standard projector, which projects white light through a color filter to generate the colors in your image, a laser projector uses laser light in primary colors, producing less wasted light. How a standard projector works. A standard projector uses a white light bulb to power the projection. This light is then passed through a color wheel, a spinning wheel with filters in each of the primary colors. This provides the red, green, and blue light that is projected onto your screen in rapid succession to blend into one image. This means that two-thirds of the white light is thrown away when the light is filtered into primary colors. This filtered light then hits either a DLP, LCD, or LCOS chip to produce the colored images. DLP, or digital light processing, uses tiny mirrors to reflect or deflect light to produce the lighted or darkened pixels in each color. LCD passes the filtered light through a tiny liquid crystal display that produces the images for each color to display, like a tiny version of what you'd find on a calculator. The LCOS combines both of these technologies by laying a liquid crystal display over a reflective layer of silicon. Hence the name liquid crystal over silicon, to give an improved contrast ratio. This filtered and shaped light is then passed through a series of lenses that magnify and focus the image for projection. What you are seeing is actually rapid cycling of the red, green, and blue images in quick succession. This is why, when you wave your hand in front of a standard projector, you get a similar effect as when you wave your hand in front of a strobe light. However, the light cycles so quickly that it appears to be a single, full-color image. How a laser projector is different. A laser project replaces the white light bulb with primary colored lasers. This light is then diffused, hits a chip, and is magnified and focused by a series of lenses. The ideal system uses red, green, and blue lasers. However, true RGB models are very expensive. Instead, hybrid laser models that utilize blue laser light are more commonly available to consumers. The hybrid models reduce the number of lasers from 3 to 1 laser. The light from this laser is split into two beams, with one beam converted into either green and yellow light. These three light beams are then combined in a lens and prism assembly, which passes the light onto either a DLP, LCD, or LCOS chip, and then through lenses for magnification and focus. Other models combine a blue laser with a red LED and use a phosphor to generate green light from the blue laser light. In every case, less light is wasted. The only light that's produced is the light that's needed. And because laser beams are focused in a single direction, no light is lost in transit. This means that less energy is needed to produce the same picture. Not only does that mean less electricity wasted, but also less heat produced. Lasers also last longer than traditional lamp bulbs and don't need time to warm up before projecting. Pros and cons of laser projectors. Upgrading to a laser projector has its perks, but it isn't for everyone. A laser projector is more energy efficient and will last longer than a standard projector. On the other hand, a laser projector will be larger and heavier than your standard projector. So if you use your projector inside, but sometimes use it on the screen outside, you'll have a harder time with a laser projector. Moreover, if you're going to use a projector outside, ensure that it's bright enough because the brightness has to compete with the sun. Here are some pros and cons to look out for. Pros of laser projectors. Energy efficiency. One distinct advantage of laser projectors is that they only produce the light they need. So less energy is wasted on making light that gets filtered out. Also, because laser light is unidirectional, less light is lost in transit. Overall, this means lower power requirements, brighter images, and a projector that doesn't get hot. Startup. A laser projector has about the same startup time as a standard television, which is to say that it comes on practically instantly. There is no warm-up time, like with a traditional style projector. Lifespan, where standard projector lamps are expected to last around 2000 hours. A laser projector lasts roughly 10 times that at around 20,000, and sometimes it's hard to tell when it's about to die. This often means that the higher cost of the projector is recouped over the lifetime of the projector when compared to a traditional model in which the bulb must be replaced. Cons of laser projectors. Cost. One hurdle to getting a laser projector is cost. If you decide to get a laser projector, you can guarantee that you will be spending at least $1,000. Laser projectors can be up to 10 times more expensive than their standard projector cousins. And if you need a short-throw projector, the cost is usually a bit higher. Size. Another drawback to laser projectors is that they are larger and heavier. This will make them more of a pain to move. If you use your projector in more than one place, it will also mean fewer places that the projector can be placed. What is the lifespan of a laser projector? When discussing the lifespan of a laser projector, we are actually talking about the lifespan of the projector itself. That is, unlike standard projector lamp bulbs, the lasers in a laser projector are not designed to be replaced. So, when we put the 2000-hour lifespan of a standard projector up against the 20,000-hour lifespan of a laser projector, we aren't really comparing apples to apples. The lifespan of a standard projector can be extended a little expense by replacing the lamp bulb once a laser projector is dead. However, it's dead for good. 20,000 hours, though, is the equivalent of 6.8 years of 8-hour days straight. And some models take this long life to an extreme, claiming as much as 30,000 hours of runtime. Are laser projectors safe? Although some lasers are capable of burning things when highly concentrated, just like normal light can do with a magnifying glass. The laser light emitted from a projector is not capable of incinerating anything. Not only are the lasers themselves not capable of this, but further, the light is diffused inside the projector, making the beam even less concentrated. Another risk with lasers is the possibility of damaging your vision. Like with the idea that lasers will burn everything, there is a common myth that laser light will make you go blind. It is possible, if you have a high-powered laser, to blind yourself with laser light. However, most lasers available to consumers are capable of blinding only in very rare circumstances. And that includes the lasers coming from your projector. Further, the laser light is diffused before exiting your projector, making it less dangerous. That said, staring directly into any light isn't good for your eyes. DLP projector consume more power than laser projectors, and regular DLP projectors are brighter. They use lens shift and zoom lenses, whereas a laser projector is an investment. Even with typical usage, you can expect to get about 12 years of life out of your average laser projector. If you want a projector for long range, you'll probably want to consider a laser projector. All projector types have their own advantages and limitations. Dear friends, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and don't forget to comment on my video. Because of your support, my channel is growing continuously. Thank you.